As we go to our next destination, we have to keep our voices down. Jesus and his guests are enjoying a special dinner in the next room. But I've arranged for us to talk to some of the servants who prepared the meal. Follow me.
Welcome, everyone. We are servants in Jerusalem tonight, and we've been rushing around getting the Passover meal ready for Jesus and his friends. They are eating right now in the next room, so I'll get to show you a few things that they're having in their meal, but we have to be kind of quiet. We don't want to disturb them. The Passover meal has special meaning. Long time ago, God told Moses to take the Israelites, who were slaves at the time, out of Egypt into freedom. The meal has lots of parts, and every part reminds us of things that God did. I can't tell you everything, that would take hours, but I can tell you a few things, and we can taste them while Jesus is eating in the next room. The first thing that we're going to look at in the meal is celery. We're going to take the celery and we're going to dip it into our salt water and taste it. What does that taste like? Have you ever cried and the tears run down your face and you get to taste them? What do they taste like? Tears are very salty. And the salt and the water reminds us of the tears that the Jewish people cried while they were slaves in Egypt. Being a slave is hard. The next thing we're going to look at in our meal are the 2 Matzo Crackers. They are like flat bread. In order to make bread that rises, we need yeast. But the Israelites were in a real hurry when they were leaving Egypt, and so they didn't have time to use the yeast. Yeast takes time to make the bread get soft and fluffy. So we're going to take one piece of the matzo cracker, one of the matzo crackers, and eat it and save the other one for a little bit later. Next, we're going to take the horseradish. We're going to look at the horseradish and we're going to squeeze it into a bowl. Horseradish is a very bitter herb and a strong herb. If you want to taste it, you can take just a tiny bit on the tip of a toothpick and taste it. If you don't want to taste it, you can just smell it and you'll smell how strong it is. The horseradish reminds us of the bitterness that the Jewish people felt as they were slaves. The next thing that we're going to be tasting from our Passover meal is the Horseradish. What does it look like? What does it smell like? To me, it kind of looks like mushy cement. The Jews, when they were slaves in Egypt, they had to build a lot of buildings for the Egyptians, and they had to use a lot of mortar and cement to build it. And so this haroset reminds them of that time. Take your second matzo cracker and scoop up some haroset and taste it. Next, another thing in the Passover meal are eggs. Eggs are a sign of spring and new life, and eggs remind us of the holiday offerings that the Jews would make at the temple. Lamb is served at the Passover meal. The Israelites were told by God to kill a lamb and spread its blood over their door posts to keep them safe. The lamb gave its life to save the people. The Passover meal celebrates God giving the Jews freedom from slavery. Jesus promised to give us freedom from sin and death. I wonder how he's going to do that. Well, thank you for stopping by. I guess we better get busy and see if Jesus and his friends need anything else in the next room. Enjoy your travels.